Alright, so this is me back with my ASR 114. We'll be distance testing this, see how accurate it is at distance. This scope is not actually zeroed or anything. It's not exactly shooting straight. Not with what I've gotten, but this is with 0.2 gram BBs. And I've got arrows lined up down here behind the target, marking off distances. And the one on the left, 10 yards, 20, 30, so I'm going to be moving down. Then I've got 40 and 50 on the back, so I'll shoot those next. So we line this up and see how well I can do this. Hopefully this works, but we'll see. I don't know how good that is. It's gonna have to do. Alright, so it's the gun again. ASR 114 APS. I'll stick it on semi-automatic, shoot at 10 yards and 20 and 30, so on. Gun shooting right for me, so I might be off a little bit, but I'll try to hit where the center is. Alright, that was 10. Alright, so yeah, just look at the group, because I mean, nothing's really aimed in very well. I don't know exactly where I'm heading. Trying to compensate for distance, but I'm going to flip this around, get a 40 and 50, and yeah, so let's see what this does. Probably won't hit it, but maybe. See. Alright, so doesn't seem to have done much at 50 yards. I know I hit it, but it's not doing exactly a bunch, but I mean, as long as you're calling your hits, I had to compensate a lot. It's probably aiming about 3 feet up, 2 feet to the right, or 2 feet to the left. The wind's blowing, so I'm having to compensate for that too. I'm going to go ahead and walk back with the camera and show you how far this is. Show you 10 yards and everything. So this is 10 yards. Try to focus on that being it's so focused. So that's what happens when you shoot at 10 yards. Not really a problem. Let's go on back to 20. This is 20. Try to focus again. I'm having to compensate a little bit, but not much. Not bad. Now back to 30. This is a pretty good distance. Still having to compensate, but I can still hit the target. Now back to 40. Way on back here. That is a pretty good distance. Let's see if I can hit it. Pretty sure I can. You just got to compensate enough. Yep, hitting it. Now, here's about 48, maybe 47. Couldn't really go back much farther due to a property line, but yeah. So this is 50. Let's just say this is 50. Hit. Miss. Can't really see through the scope very well. It's kind of sucky to do one-handed. This gun's really heavy. Hit. Hit. I've got it. It's zeroed in now. It's at 1. Hit. 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 Alright, so that's 50. I'd like to go on back a little bit further, but I think that's stretching the limits at 50. I mean, it's not stretching the limits because I can hit it on a windy day and when it's really cold outside and everything. So I'd say the accurate distance is about 60, 70. You should be able to hit somebody without wind blowing or anything. I mean, this is outdoor conditions. Might have indoor conditions if you're playing somewhere big indoors like a warehouse, but yeah, so that's the video on shooting accuracy, shooting distance, and yeah, so might head on back a little bit more, see if I can get this real fast, see if I can get like a 60, 70 yard hit. I mean, this is a big distance. I mean, that's there, all the way back there. Go on back here a little ways. It's quite a walk for airsoft gun. Alright, so I'd say this is about 70, maybe 60. Call it 60. Where is the target at? There it is. Alright, and it's windy, so not promising anything, but. And my gun's. He wanted my gun real fast. I put down the camera. Sorry, this is a boring video as far as pauses, but I'm walking. Can't really edit my videos. I mean, I can, but I'm lazy. So, I mean, that'd be something I'd do later on if I get enough views or anything. Alright, so wound my gun. Still at 60, haven't moved. Alright, so this is back at 60. I had to delete some stuff on my phone. Still at 60. There my gun wound. Hopefully, at least. This is on the very edge of my scope, so let's see if that tells you a little bit how much it dropped. That was a hit on the wood. Hit. 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 Wind's blowing in every which direction. Between here and there, it's a pretty good distance, so that, I mean, there could be different drafts of wind from here and there. this is 70. Sucks. Okay. Well, I don't know about 70. I'd say 60 is the max you're gonna get. Maybe 70 if it's windy. So that's probably why I can't hit anything at 70. If it was a enclosed area, yeah, I'd be able to hit 70 easy. But weather's unpredictable. And happy, well, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm posting this on New Year's Eve, so see how that goes. But I'm gonna go clean up now, and it's my gun again. It's a sight picture if I can get. I don't know how well that's gonna work. Got really low profile sights. Here, let me flip it. It's gonna be upside down, but yeah, that's what the sights look like. If I was looking at the box, can't really get it on there, but yeah. So, yeah, so that's pretty far away. Sights are, yeah, my sights look like. Shooting through a scope off an old gun. Gun's heavy, my arm's tired now from shooting the one-handed that much. But yeah, there's my gun. And there's the target. Range of shooting was down there behind the yellow slide. Probably about 10 yards behind the yellow slide was 70. So that was a pretty good distance to shoot an airsoft gun, especially like an assault rifle. But I'd say that's a pretty good range. I don't know that there's many contacts that you'd want to shoot that far away. Of course, there's always spraying, so you can hit targets farther away if you're just shooting everywhere. But yeah, kind of just get used to the gun. I mean, it shoots pretty accurately. I think it's the wind between the target and was what was affecting the accuracy of the gun. So I would say it would go on back another 30 yards or so. I mean, that's 100 yards for an airsoft gun. That's pretty good. But you just have to calculate for elevation and everything. Turn your hop up, but I didn't mess with my hop up. I just left it where it was, calculated by raising it up and listening for a shot. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off this video now, end it here, and hope this helped everybody out if they're looking for what the range of this was. And Merry Christmas, everybody. So I'm gonna get off. All right.